Hi guys, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone is staying warm and dry. I know that it is raining, it is snowing in Chicago and cold, and now in New York it is cold. So it's a cold day today. I hope everyone is doing well and welcome to our personal impressions class. My name is Rita Panula. I am the design director for ImpressArt. And I am coming to you today from my home studio. So welcome. We are going to get started with just talking about some of the tools that you need to be successful. Hi, Lynn. When you are metal stamping. Okay. And these personal impressions projects that are at your local Michaels are great, especially for the holidays. This is what I like to call a stamp and go project. It's not so entailed. You could be a complete beginner and have this done in no time. Okay, you don't have to worry about the chain and jump rings. Everything's already put together for you. Okay, and it comes with a really nice sterling silver plating or fine silver plating and a gold plating. And they have a variety of bracelets and necklaces. But today I'm going to teach you how to use your 1.5 sans serif font for Michaels and your 3mm Bridgette or any other 3mm font that you might find at Michaels. All right, so with that, I am going to turn the camera around, so just bear with me for a few seconds. Okay, take that out. Flip, okay, flip that around. Perfect, and put you in my tripod. All right. There we go. I think I lost you guys for a quick second. Okay. There we go. All right. So we are going to start by talking about the steel block. Now at Michaels, you have a 2x2 steel block available, or if you bought our kit, it is a 4x2 thin block. You are going to need a bench block to begin your metal stamping journey. Okay. The next thing you're going to need is a brass head hammer or a soft steel hammer. The soft steel hammer comes in the Michaels value kits, and the brass head hammer comes on its own. If you're going to be doing some heavy stamping, I do suggest getting your brass head hammer. But if this is just a regular craft where every once in a while you're going to pull this out and use it for different applications, whether it's embellishing a birthday card or making a tag for a bag, or a gift tag, you can definitely go with the soft steel hammer that is inside of your kit. Okay, the other thing that you need is a roll of stamp straight tape. Okay, you're going to need your enamel marker, and I have black enamel here, a household paper towel, not big, small piece. Okay, and your font set. So today I'm going to start with the 1.5 sans serif available at Michaels. This is a value set. And then we're going to go on to your 3mm Bridgette. So let's get all set up here so we can see. Perfect. Okay, and now these are the personal impressions. The first one you have is a bar, and it rotates on the chain. You could see it's a really elongated bead that's on the chain already. So when I said that you can be beginner, you don't have to worry about jump rings and clasps and closures and putting your chain together. This is what I mean. The only thing you're going to do is place this on your block, hang your chain off both sides, and stamp your message or the name that you want on these. So we're going to get to this one a little later. Okay, we're going to start with our, this thing keeps moving. We're going to start with just our bar project first. So the bar project, we're going to use our Bridgette font with it. All right. So we are going to get started. What you want to do is make sure that your block is clean and free of all debris. Okay. You're going to unpack. Let's see. There you go. Okay. You are going to unwrap your product. Okay. Let's take a pair of scissors. Sleeve. Up. There we go. All right, and you're going to place it right on your block. Now, the nice thing about this is sometimes when you're giving a gift, you don't know the length of the chain that the person likes to wear. So we have 3 closure hoops on here, 3 jump rings to make it 3 different lengths. So you could go all the way from 14 to 16 to 18. All right, which makes that really special because now you could give a gift and you know that it's going to fit around the neck of the person you are stamping it for. So I'm going to pull you guys up just a little bit and tilt you so you're able to see better. All right, zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm going to bring my chain around. When I talk about hanging it off, you want to make sure that it's hanging off your block in a way that it's not going to interfere with your stamping. Okay. And you are going to use your sticker guides. So let's pull a sticker guide out. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my necklace is lined up with my blue edges. Okay. Right underneath that diamond. Okay. Right underneath where that crystal is. There we go. So we're perfectly even straight across. Right, and then I'm going to secure it to my block. Okay, if you want some extra security, feel free to use your stamp straight tape. And I'm going to use 2 pieces, 1 on each side, just to secure it to the block a little bit more. All right, so now I have my blue line measuring up to my edge here, making sure that it's nice and secure. And I'm going to come in with the name that I'm going to use. Okay, so with the 3mm font, I'm going to utilize the space in between the hash lines. Okay, so I'm going to put my S, I M A M A N T H A. Just like that. Okay, and that is where I'm going to start to line my letters up. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take out my S. Now, I like to get into the habit of taking my letters out and resting them on my left side. Okay, and why I do that is because I am right-handed. And I always want to make sure that I'm lining up with my non-dominant hand and my hammer is in my dominant, on my dominant side. Okay. So I have to place my letters on my left, my hammer on my right. And then I'm going to begin. When you're stamping with our product, you always want to make sure that the ImpressArt is facing you. That's to ensure that you're stamping in the right direction. The last thing that you want to do is stamp your word and become, at the end, have your Y or your E upside down or sideways. And then there goes your project. So definitely when you're stamping with our product, as long as you see that impression facing you, you're stamping in the right direction. So you're going to come down, bring it down, lightly drag your stamp to that sticker, and you're going to feel the ledge that sticker creates. Okay. The sticker is nice and thick. So that creates a ledge for your stamp to lean against. Okay. So flat, lightly drag it down. Once you feel the restriction of that sticker, you're going to press down on your stamp, take your hammer and give it one hit. And there is your S. Okay. Then you're going to move forward with your A. Same process. And your M. And your A. Now, what the sticker guide does is it makes sure that you are spaced out evenly and that your letters flow. You're in a straight line. Okay. And last but not least, my A. All right. So when I am finished stamping, your metal should look a lot like this. Okay. You're going to pull your sticker and your stamp guide away, and you're going to have your name on your bar. Now, with my first one, okay, I want to stamp it just one more time because I feel like I didn't hit it hard enough. So I'm going to come back in and I'm feeling the impression that I stamped previously. And sometimes if you're lucky, you will get your letter in the same place that you had stamped before. So I'm giving it another little hit, and there is my S. Okay, then I'm going to come in with my enamel, run that over my stamped impression. Okay, come in with my household paper towel, lightly dab, and lightly wipe. And you could see how that enamel just makes that pop right off the metal. Okay. The next project, we're going to try something a little bit different. Okay. We're going to take this off. And if you are a person that does jewelry and you own some pliers, what you could do is take your jump rings off your necklace. All right, and I will show you how you could do that, or you could even hang it off like we did with the first one. Okay. So you're going to come in with your pliers and you are going to take a look and see where the opening is, and you are going to open your necklace. Okay, let's grab a pair of pliers. Okay, and open that. All right, so it's very important that you keep your pieces to the side so you don't lose them. And I am using, these are 4mm jump rings. And if your question is why I'm using round nose pliers, is because the tips are thinner than chain nose pliers. And it's easier to maneuver with a 4mm jump ring. So we're just going to open that. And then when you're opening your jump rings, you definitely want to open them laterally. You don't want to ever pull them apart, because if you pull them apart, okay, and you don't twist them, you will damage the metal in the jump ring. Okay. So you want to put that aside. And now we have our blank. Okay. And we're going to come in again. We're going to use another sticker guide. Place that on our block. All right, I'm going to take another 2 pieces of stamp tape. Just to secure it down. Okay, and we're going to pull out, let's see, let's do, okay. So I have pulled out my letters. All right, and I'm going to start right in that corner. All right. So I have my holes. I want to come in with my B, my E, my L, and my A. Now, if you are not getting an impression when you're stamping, there's something that we call, technique that we call the tilt and tap, and that's definitely something that you could utilize with this. Again, you want to make sure that the ImpressArt's facing you when you're stamping. You're going to bring this down, lightly drag it to the corresponding letter on the sticker guide, okay? And very lightly, you're going to hit it once, and then tilt and tap, hitting all 4 sides. And you're going to see that your impression really comes out nicely, okay? Because you're not so aggressively hitting it, but you're tapping it at using the same force all around. So let's try that one more time. I'm going to bring it flat, lightly drag that down, lightly hit it once on the head. And then while you're hitting, you're going to keep your stamp firmly on your metal, but you're going to circle your stamp. Okay. And there is your E. Let's go with the other L. One light tap, back, side, forward, side, back. And again, one dead on, back, side, forward, side, back. And our A. Okay. You're going to bring your letter down, feel that restriction in the sticker guide, give a nice tap, and go around. Now, when I'm hitting it, I'm not hitting it around the stamp. I'm moving my stamp in a circular motion and hitting it at the top. Okay, so you just want to keep that in mind. Then I'm going to pull my sticker guide away. And I have my name nice and even. My letters are spread out. I'm in a straight line. And once again, I'm going to come in with my enamel marker. Fill that in. You're going to let it dry. And then you are going to lightly blot. And then lightly wipe. And there you go, Bella. Okay, now for your descending letters. And I'm just going to turn it around because I want to show you on the other side how to do descending. So with the last name that we did, everything, there weren't any descending letters. Descending letters are your P's, your Q's, okay, your J's, all right, anything that has a tail is a descending letter. So let's do another name. All right, we're going to put our sticker guide on. Now, with the descending letters, you want to make sure that instead of pulling down, you're going to place it on the blue line. And let's do that. So we're going to do, let's do Susie. Okay. So our Y is descending. Let's see, Andrew, your question is, hold on, let's see if I could get to the conversation. Let's see. Okay, so, oh, Patty, sorry. If I were to leave the enamel on longer, would have a negative effect on the stamping? No, it wouldn't. Okay, so with your enamel, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I found the chat. Sorry, guys. All right, so if you were to leave the enamel on longer, it wouldn't, but it would dry on there. So my tip for that is if you have enamel that's dried on your piece, all you're going to do is take a little bit more enamel, hit that dried piece, and then wipe off quickly, and it will come off with your black still staying in your impression. Keep in mind that your marker, the enamel in your marker, is formulated to stay inside of the impression. So your impressions have to be deep enough so the ink will gather and stay in there. Okay. Let's see what else. Just curious, is a list to know what font size would be good on sizes of metal. Yes, you could go to ImpressArt.com and we have some guides for you on the website. Let's see, do you have any suggestions of what you could practice on? So what you guys could practice on is bracelet blanks. So I will show you. Let me pull one out. So this is something that I've practiced on before. Okay. So this is one of our bracelet blanks. And I always like to stamp my name first on a scrap piece before going directly to my final piece. Okay. So definitely get a pack of bracelet blanks that are available at Michael's and you can practice on those. Okay. This right here is aluminum. It's a soft metal. So is the Alchemy that is available for purchase at Michael's. Okay. Your plated, okay, is coated with a brass center. So with that being, keeping that in mind, brass and copper both are harder metals than your aluminum. So you will have to hit them a little harder. Okay. So Susie, let's see. we're going to pull out our S. Here we go. Our S, our U, Z, and our Y. So we're going to start with our S. Okay. We're going to place it. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. You're going to place it down, making sure that the ImpressArt is facing you. Place it down flat, lightly drag it. Once you feel that restriction, that metal, press down, give it a nice hit. There is your S. Same thing with your U. Okay, then your Z. Okay, now we go with our descender. So you notice that we pulled down with those other three letters. With your descenders, you're going to place it on your block. And what I mean by that is on your sticker. So do you see that blue line that runs down the center of your sticker? Okay, you're going to place that bottom curvature of your stamp on that blue line. Okay, so we're not bringing it down, we're just placing it. So I'm coming down and I am placing it. So the tip of my curved edge right there is aligned with my, the curve of that and that blue line, okay, where they meet. Then I'm gonna take my hammer and give it a nice hit. My stamp will go through, okay, my sticker guide. So don't worry so much about that. All right, and when you pull your sticker off, you have your descending letter nice and lined up. Okay, so when you're doing your descenders, definitely keep in mind that instead of dragging it down, okay, you are placing the edge of your stamp with on that blue line. Okay, see that? See that sticker? See how the bottom of my Y was resting up against it and actually took a chunk of the sticker out, which is completely fine. All right. Now I didn't tilt and tap this, and I feel like I'm a little light on the bottom of my Y. All right. And I definitely want my enamel to stay in. So I'm going to come back in. It might be easier for you if you have it taped down, but I'm going to have it fall in the impression. And because my bottom was so light, I'm just gonna tap the bottom of my stamp a little bit. And that is gonna leave a better impression of the bottom of my Y. Okay. I'm coming in again, and we're gonna let this dry on here. So we can answer that question from before. If the enamel, if we put enamel on it and leave it on. So we're gonna let that sit. Now, Bridgette is a 3mm font. The lowercase is 3mm at its height. So your, your S's and your U's are gonna be smaller than 3mm, but your B's, okay, your Y's, your P's, your Q's will be 3mm. All right, so that's why you have to utilize your sticker, that blue line, when you are doing your descenders. Now, Bridgette's a great font to start with. Okay, it's very whimsical. And what I mean by that is sometimes we might miss the sticker and be a little high or a little low with your letters. What's nice about Bridgette is that it sways. It's very whimsical, so it's very forgiving. So even if, let's say, my Y or my Z was a little off, was a little too low or a little too high, because it is whimsical and it sways, it does not look bad. Okay, so for a beginner font, I would definitely look into getting Bridgette. So this is nice and dry and it's not easily to come off. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your enamel marker. Let me unzoom this. There we go. All right. You're going to hit it again with some wet enamel and then lightly take it off. All right. And it removes dried on enamel. Okay. And here is Susie. All right. You can stamp on the front and the back of these, which is really, really, really nice. You can do a name on the front and maybe a small message on the back. Okay. When you are doing a quote or you want to do a message, I think it's best that you write it out first to make sure that it is short enough to line up on your piece. All right. So definitely, I always like to utilize the bottom of my stickers to write things out and separate them. So that's definitely something that you could do. And then after you've done that, you could come back in, take your jump ring, put it right through your hole, take your chain, put that right through again. All right. We could do it. Definitely feels like a Monday today. All right. Let's try that again. All right. It's a little harder when you have a phone in front of you. All right. And again, you want to laterally twist it. You don't want to pull it apart and then twist it right back into shape. All right. And I am using round nose because these are very small 4mm jump rings. And I just want to make sure that I can get to that small area because chain nose is a little too thick for working with that fine of a space. Okay, I'm going to come back in with this side and then laterally twist again, closing my jump rings. And here is my finished piece. All right, so remember you could stamp on either side of these. All right, they're stamp and go. You are not going to take any kind of adhesive to this kind of jewelry. Okay, you're not going to take any polish cloth to it. Remember, it is plated. So if you do use one of the sanding blocks, you will remove the plating on these. So you definitely want to steer clear. You want to stay clear of your polish pads and your blocks and your sanding blocks on these. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you could stamp vertically. All right. So we're going to bring this down. And this one, definitely, I wouldn't take the chain off of it. It's our prism necklace. It's really nice. Okay. You could stamp on all four sides of this. This gets a little bit more challenging when stamping like this. And I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks on how you can do that. All right. I always like to break my bracelet guides in half for this one. Okay. And I put one on my block and I'm going to pull you guys up a little bit so it's easier for you to see. There we go. All right. So you want to make sure that your sticker guide is flat. All right. And on your block, that your necklace is pressed up against it. And then you're going to use the other side to move and do your letters, okay? So I like to write on my sticker guide. So we're going to come in and do that. We are going to go with, let's see, let's do, what do we have now? Let's do, let's do Kelly. So we're going to do K. We're going to do E, L, L, and our descending letter again, Y. All right. And I'm going to line it up to where I want it on my block. Then I'm going to take my sticker guide and I'm going to line that up. Do you see that I have my K? I'm going to hold that up. My K is right beside where I want it. Okay. So that's how I line it up. I'm also going to use the lines on my sticker. What I mean by that is I'm lining up. Okay, there's my K. And I have my black hash mark line right in the center of my pendant. Okay. And what that's going to do is that's going to be a marker for me to line up in the center. Now you can come in, okay, with all of your stamps and you can mark your center. And I like to do that for this particular reason. So I'm coming in, I mark my center just like that. All right. So when I am stamping and I'm using my lines, let's zoom in a little bit on that. Pull you guys up. See my brown line? I'm taking my brown line and I'm lining it up with my black hash mark. Okay. Taking my hammer, pressing down, giving it a nice hit. And there is my K. Do you see that? All right. So then I'm going to come back in. Okay. I'm going to use my E. Making sure that I have a center mark. All right. These around so I could see. Okay, I'm bringing it down. I'm lining it up. Holding it down, giving it a hit. There is my E. Hold it up for you guys. All right. The middle with my L. Okay, removing my sticker. And then last but not least, my Y. Okay. Now, when you're stamping vertically like this, you don't have to worry about your descenders. Your descenders aren't next to your letter, so you're going to be just fine by using your guide. Okay, so you're gonna pull down. Down a little bit. And there you have it. All right, so you're gonna come in with your enamel. Cover that in. And let it sit. Okay. And if you don't want it to go like that, you can always do the same and stamp it horizontally. But with that, you want to hang your chain where your hole is off your block, because you definitely don't want to flatten and ruin your chain with stamping on here, because as you're stamping into this, your chain is hitting up against your steel block. Okay. And that will damage your chain. So you want it to hang off. Okay. Now, if you don't want to use your sticker guides, okay, and you don't have them, and you want to stamp in a straight line, okay, you could utilize, I would use tape. Okay, so let's tape that down. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to line up the bottom of my stamp, okay, with the bottom of my metal. See the edge? So that my stamp is sitting on top of the metal and it's flush. I'm going to press down again with some tilt and taps. All right, here is my A. And I'm going to make sure that my stamp is covering a quarter of the last impression stamped. Okay, again, it's sitting flush. There's my A. My M. My A. N. My T. My H. And again, my A. All right. I'm going to come back in, dab, lightly wipe. And there is my Kelly. And then I'm coming in again. I'm filling that in. I'm going to let that dry. Lightly dab it and lightly wipe. And there is Samantha. Okay, so those are two ways that you could do it. You could stamp vertically and horizontally on these. All right, you could stamp on all the sides. Just keep in mind that if you're not going to take your chain off, to hang it off your block, okay, because you don't want to damage its chain. All right, the next necklace that we have is that beaded necklace. And this is, like I said, it's a little bit more challenging. Okay, so we're going to take that off the card. And we are going to work with our sans serif. Okay, this is another project you could hang off your block. You don't really have to be worried too much. You don't have to worry too much about it because it's even on all four sides. So you can remove your sticker from your block. All right. And with this one, because the bar is so small, you're going to use your 1.5. And this is the font that we have. It's a sans serif. Okay. And I like to tape this one down. You can't really use a sticker guide for these because they are so small. All right. So we are just going to utilize our tape. And we're going to utilize the edges. Okay, so I'm going to come in with my uppercase. And let's start with our A. Okay, I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to line it up to the edge like we did with the last we just stamped. So I'm going to come in with my A. You could see these are very small. Okay, that's my uppercase, and I'm going to come in with my lowercase. Here is my D next. Here is my E, and I'm lining it up with the bottom so it's flush. The bottom curve of my stamp is flush up against the edge of my metal. Here's my L. I come in with my A. All right, my lowercase I. Again, making sure that my stamp is flush with the metal. And my D. All right, and my E. All right, and there we have it. There we have Adelaide. We are going to take our marker, fill that in, take our paper towel and lightly wipe. And use some elbow grease on this. It's a little odd. Let's see. Let's pick that up. Let me just see this really quick. All right. So we're going to take a little bit of a wet paper towel, just some water. I think I got some stickiness from the sticker on there. So let's wipe that off. All right, there we go. Got some residue from my tape. There you go. So when you're stamping these, this never happened to me before, but the residue from the tape kind of got caught in the middle. So just got some water and some elbow grease. And we will try this again. Right. There we go. I'm all stuck here. There we go. So you could see this is, it's a sans serif. That means it does not have, it's very plain and simple. There are no serifs on there. Okay. And there is Adelaide, and you can stamp on all sides of this. And what's really cute about this project is you could do grandma or mom, and then put all the names around the side of it. You can just even wear it just maybe with a heart in the corner and you don't want anything, or you can do a running quote around it. So you would start this line, next, next, and next. That's a good one as well. All right. Any questions on the personal impressions? Any questions? No questions? All right, guys. So just keep in mind that we do have Facebook Lives every Wednesday, okay, at 12:30, where we go over different stamping techniques and different tools. Okay, if there's a question that you have or technique that you are interested in, definitely pop on by and spend some time with us. And thank you so much for, let's see, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys.